Hello and welcome to another Speedpaint video. This time we have a portrait of Frida Kahlo, a Mexican painter. She's really well known for being revolutionary and strong woman. Her story is quite interesting. I added a small excerpt that I found on Wiki on her if anyone wants to read it. And this drawing, I actually made it a long time ago for a kids menu for one of my clients, and I really loved it. But it's very closely based on one of her self-portrait paintings. But I knew I wanted to color this, and I hadn't used these watercolor pencils in a while, and I'm like, let me just try it. I have them in there, haven't used them in like a year, and I kind of suck at them. I guess I don't think I used it the correct way, but I guess that's okay. I was learning a few things, and it's not one of my favorite ways to color. I used regular Canson's watercolor paper. I'll have the materials in the description below. So this one I actually transferred from paper onto this watercolor paper. The actual drawing is digital, and it looks a lot more defined than this. It's meant to be cartoony because it's for kids after all. But I really liked it. I was really happy with the end result of this project. I probably wouldn't resell this image for, I guess, ethical reasons. It's not original, and I made it for someone else. so yeah, that's how it is. I was having such a hard time with this. I was gonna give up halfway. Actually, at first I wanted to try doing it in color pencils, like regular color pencils. I'm like, ugh. I really hated it. I just didn't remember how color pencils worked. It's been a while since I used any kind of color pencils. I'm very into Copics and watercolor, and it's been a while, but I used to do a lot of digital too. I might go back to that actually. I kind of miss it. And let's see what else. So I used regular painter's tape, I guess. And it did not work as well as I hoped it would. It kind of ripped the paper, but I always expect that. I've tried a few different ones of the ones I have, and they always rip this paper for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I think I like the way it worked for the Enchanted Rose painting for watercolor. For that one, it was actually the Arches hot press, and it was mounted on wood, on a wood panel. And I really like how that felt. I tend to really scratch the paper. I don't know why. I guess that's just how I learn. I guess I'm teaching myself stuff and going little by little. I watch a lot of artists. I follow a lot of artists. And I just really love this. I kind of want to be an illustrator. I didn't think about this when I was younger. Because technically my career is more graphic with design, with social media. I do some work in that, not enough. I could probably do more stuff, but I want to be an illustrator, and I want to make coloring books, and I want to make books. I actually have lots of stories on my computer and on paper, and yeah, I just love all that stuff. So this is why I've been trying to keep up a schedule for my YouTube, just to force myself to do more drawings and color more often. Otherwise I'll just forget and wallow in self-pity, unless I'm working. I do tend to overwork sometimes. A lot of times I don't even get paid for some of the work I do, which really sucks, but some people are just like that. Yep. Anyways, back to the painting. So I was trying to make the skin color a little darker because it ended up really light. So I was layering a little bit. And for a while I thought about maybe outlining. So I tried it on the eyebrows and a little bit on the hair, and like, I don't really like it. So I kind of give up on that. And later on, I was trying a watercolor pen that I have on the butterfly, and that looked pretty nice. I also try to make the background darker, but I guess it doesn't work quite the same as other watercolors because it was lifting the color a little too much. I just wanted to make it a little darker. So there's a few things to note. And I also tried using my jelly rolls because I have a few of them and I really like them. They actually make the colors pop quite a lot, as you can see in some of the bird feathers. I kind of forgot to do the rest of the feathers, I don't know why. And I'm not going back to it. I didn't actually want to keep it, I was just experimenting on this piece for, I guess, future pieces. And my favorites, I'm actually going back to acrylics as well. And I've been wanting to try oils. I just haven't. But maybe that in the future I will. But since my life is not just drawing every day, that's why you also see every Thursday a gaming video. Yeah. Mostly I've only done The Sims, but I do play other games. I have a Minecraft one that I made with my younger brother, which I have not finished editing because I can be quite lazy with those. There's a lot of stuff to cut on those. But yeah, I think I'll probably make 12 of them. I don't know. I actually thought of publishing this video earlier, and then I thought, maybe May 1st is better. I mean, it's a day without Latinx here in Wisconsin. I'm not sure if the rest of the country is gonna do that. There's a lot of stuff going on, and we don't all participate, I suppose. Although it would be kind of nice. I do keep my kid from school on those days, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I'm not really sure what else I'm gonna do in the future, but I was trying to do more originals. I have a list of things I want to do, and it might take me a while, but I'll get through it. I just hope I keep the state of mind to keep going because I get easily discouraged. Just like with this piece, even though it went over probably 3 hours making this over 3 days, it was still not as great as I wish it would be. So I might try to do a new one in regular watercolors or in Copics, I don't know. It'll depend. And I don't know if I'll make a video of that one, but it'll be for my own, to feel happy about it, I suppose. I guess, I don't know, this just feels odd. It's not bad, it just feels odd to me. I probably won't color another piece solely with the pencils again. I mean, it's pretty hard to control like this, because not all the paint gets lifted or spread. And you have to put water if you want the colors to be vibrant. But if you press too hard, you might leave streaks from the pencil. So it's kind of hard. It's a hard medium to use. And it doesn't dry as flat as you might want it sometimes. So it's, I guess it would take practice like anything else. I also didn't know what to do with the dress, and I had no plan for any of the colors. So I thought I would make it interesting and put a little bit of metallic at the end on the dress and on the headdress. But yeah, nothing was pre-planned basically. I just kind of like went straight in, and that's probably another reason of why I had such a hard time with this. But you learn, things happen. It was an experiment, and it turned out pretty well, so that's a good thing. So this is being published, hopefully, if all goes well, on May 5th, which is Cinco de Mayo. And for those of you who don't know, it's not really a big deal. It's not a big holiday for Mexicans. I mean, if you want a more celebrated holiday, you should wait for September, where we have our independence. That should be known more than Cinco de Mayo. I don't know. Maybe it's just an excuse to drink. I mean, I use that excuse to drink too, but I hardly ever drink anyways. I thought it was very appropriate for me to publish it this week, I suppose, because Frida Kahlo is such a great influence for women, especially Latina women, especially in these hard times, to be a woman and to be a Latina. And I hope things change quickly. I mean, I'm pretty sure things used to be a little simpler before, recent times. I won't say too much because because I can't. Because I don't want to get too political about it. But I'm thinking of my sisters. I want things to be better. For not just me, but for everyone. And I thank you for supporting me, and for those of you that follow me, thank you for that too. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll see you on the next one.